Just who are the meek, and why the hell would they want to inherit the earth? This earth is getting worked over. This earth is getting used up. This earth is getting messed up. Why would they want to inherit it? And who are these people that are the meek? We hear that word. We don't really like the idea of meek. So why should we want to be it? And especially why should we want to be it when the reward is inheriting this earth? I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, New Cosmic Knowledge. Just got off a great show with Heidi Vandenberg and Jenny Moonstone over on channel 27. Go over there and check out Heidi, check out Jenny. It was a great show. We talked about the ego, some great perspectives, an interesting chat about the ego. Derek Bros, Rex Bear, Jay Campbell, lots of great stuff coming up. Let's jump right into this. I want to show you something. I want to share something with you, literally and physically, not my Zoom screen, but I want to share this with you. You all know the verse. It says, "Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth." Let's go back and show it to you in the not Greek. Whoops. Let's go back and show it to you in the not Greek, just so you can see it. And of course, nothing wants to work for me when it's time for it to work for me. So Matthew 5:5, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." Let's go interlinear. I want to show you who the meek are. I want to show you what they're inheriting. And I want to show you why they would want to inherit it. And then you can decide if you want to be part of this number. And I can guarantee you it's not what you think it is. I find it empowering. I find it enlightening. I find it inspiring. Blessed. What does blessed mean, ladies and gentlemen? Blessed means to be happy, to be blessed, to be envied, to become long and large. Now I have all the men's attention. Doesn't really mean that, guys, but it means to be happy. It means to be blessed. How many of you want to be long and large? How many of you want to be happy? How many of you want to be blessed? How many of you want to be so blessed that you're envied? How many of you want that? And how many of you that have that want to keep it? Blessed, envied, content, happy. And who are the people that are that way? The meek. Oh, the mild and the gentle. Sometimes you have to go a little bit deeper, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you have to go back and look at the derivation of the word. Where does the word actually come from? Who's actually meek? Who's actually blessed? Those that have the necessary balance between exercising power and avoiding harshness. Think of that, ladies and gentlemen. Those that know the balance of exercising power and avoiding harshness. That's not what we think about at all when we think about the word meek. We think meek as shy, retiring. Oh, please don't speak too loudly. You'll upset me. I'm a delicate flower. But that's not what the word means at all. It means those that have the necessary balance of exercising power and harshness. Those that understand how to exercise power without being harsh. Having the balance, the necessary balance of exercising power and avoiding harshness. That's the people, ladies and gentlemen. Exercise power, but avoid harshness. Exercise power, but avoid harshness. Rules there for parents, rules there for relationships, rules there for family dynamics, rules there for dealing with people, rules there for dealing with yourself. Exercise power, but avoid harshness. So happy, well taken care of, to be envied are those that can exercise power while avoiding harshness. This is ego, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ego under control. You got to watch that show with Jenny and Heidi. I think the ego can be your amigo, cousin, if you can learn how to exercise power. That's ego. If you can learn how to manifest, direct, guide your ego while avoiding harshness at the same time. The man, the woman, the boy, the girl that can exercise power while manifesting self-control and avoiding harshness, they are blessed, they are empowered, they are envied. Why? Because they're going to inherit what? They're going to obtain, they're going to acquire, they're going to possess, they're going to get it all, ladies and gentlemen, to receive a lot, to receive by lot, to receive the portion assigned. Ladies and gentlemen, to become an heir. What are they gonna? They're gonna what? They're gonna take hold of, ladies and gentlemen. They're gonna obtain and possess. They're going to acquire. What? They're gonna acquire the earth, the land, the soil. Let's go deeper. The physical earth. Let's go deeper. The earth, the soil, the land, the country, the inhabitants of a country. Wow. They're going to be the head and not the tail. They're going to be free, moral agents. They're going to own the country. They're going to own the earth. They're going to own the ground. They're going to own the land. They're going to own the soil, the land, the ground, the earth, the whole earth. Everything under the heavens, the inhabited earth. They're going to own it. They're going to possess it. They're going to obtain it. And I'm not sharing this with you, but you can trust me, really. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share that with you just real briefly so you can see where I was coming from. They will inherit, they will obtain, possess, acquire. What will they obtain, possess, and acquire? The earth, not just part of the earth, but the earth, the land, the soil. I was down here in the arable land, the ground, the earth, the mainland. The earth is opposed to the heavens, the whole world, the inhabited earth, even the people within that inhabited earth. You will be the head and not the tail. You will be the top and not the bottom. You'll be under the circumstances. You'll be over the circumstances. How? Why? Because you become meek. What does meek mean again? Meek means to be mild. Meek means to be gentle. But even more importantly, meek means to have the necessary balance of exercising power and avoiding harshness. And as you master that alchemy, then you are happy and you are blessed. And you will obtain, rule, have authority over this earth, ladies and gentlemen. And they ask me why I think that we can make a difference in this world. They ask me why I think that we can change this thing. They ask me why I say if I started off with $1 million, went to 500,000, went to 250. If I had $100,000, I could change the world by getting these ideas in the hands and the minds of more people. Because once you realize, oh, I'd like to inherit the earth. I'd like to, and think about this, ladies and gentlemen. None of us want to stay on this earth. We all want to move and ascend to another place. The Christ said we're in the world, but not of the world. We're on the earth, but we're not of the earth. We don't want to stay on this earth. So it can't possibly be talking about in the sweet by and by, up in the sky after you die. No, they're talking about inheriting, possessing, controlling, acquiring while you're still around down here on the ground. How? By getting a healthy ego, by being meek, by manifesting power while at the same time avoiding harshness. If you can learn how to manifest your power, divine, sovereign, free, if you can learn how to manifest your power without being harsh, then you will be meek, and you are promised that the meek will take possession of the land, the sea, the soil, the people. You'll be the head and not the tail. You'll be the first and not the last. I sound like a prosperity preacher. But it's not because you name it and you claim it. It's not because you gab it and you grab it. It's because, ladies and gentlemen, you have learned to exercise power while avoiding harshness. And that makes you happy. That makes you blessed. And learning to do that incredible alchemy is what allows you to be successful and take possession and take ownership of the things of this earth. We're not here to be second-class citizens. We're not here to just barely hold on or hang on until we get rescued by somebody. Your ship's not coming in. You got to swim out and meet it. I want you to be meek, because that means you're powerful, and that means you avoid harshness. I have a friend that I hope I'm going to be able to get to come on and talk to us on a regular basis about how to be powerful and how to avoid harshness. He's the meekest guy I know. He's powerful. He's learning to avoid harshness, and he is possessing, acquiring, owning the things of this world. We can learn some lessons from that kind of individual. And I hope that we'll be able to bring him on in the future on a regular basis to talk about that and so much more, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the meek are going to inherit the earth, but they're not who you thought they were, and they're not getting what you thought they were going to get. It's not about pie in the sky and the sweet by and by after we die. At least this part isn't. This is stuff for us while we're still around, down here on the ground. We're in the acquiring business, cousins. We're in the meekness business, cousins, and business is a booming. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty. This is new cosmic knowledge. This is good stuff. This will change your life if you apply it. Guide your own spirit, master your own ascension, be your own guru, create yourself, build the life you'll love. It's an inside job. Ask questions, question answers. That's where it starts. Why is it so important to me? Because this is the last generation of real humans. And we need to get meek, and we need to get inheriting, and we need to get powerful, and we need to avoid harshness. And when we do, that's when we'll really get busy. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty. Much love to all. Love, peace, and light.